So today, in game of the 24-hour period, aka LoveSquirrel in blue take on VinceNoir in yellow. Here's De Jong for Vince. He gives it to Eriksson, playing as a left winger these days with licence to cut in. That's a foul by Anita. Eriksson to take the free kick. And that's easy for Victor Valdez. Eriksson, relatively new role, wide left of the attack, not been convincing so far this season, playing just behind the striker. Maybe not fantastic last week either, but Vince persevering. So Mangala is booked for VinceNoir now. This is Naismith for the Squirrels. Larson, in today. Tamares shoots! Oh, good save by the goalkeeper. So Sebastian Larsson starts for AK LoveSquirrel. He replaces Noble, who's suspended. Valdez plays it out to Jones. Jones long, looking for Lukaku. Wisdom heads clear. Falls to Kramrick. Nods it back to Young. This is nice, slick football. Out by Janmat. Bennett beats Mahrez to the ball now, and now Wisdom has it. Wisdom in the team today as a result of suspension. This is Mahrez for the Squirrels. Finds Lukaku. First time to De Bruyne, but overhits it. Bennett against De Bruyne. Back to Mahrez. Oh, great ball over the top of Lukaku. Lukaku must score here, surely. Great tackle. Fantastic tackle by Mangala. On a booking. Very brave to go in, but he had to do it. And this is Ibe for Vince now. Bursts down the right wing. He's going to reach the byline. Darmian just knocks it out for a corner, though. No, goal kick, actually. So some signs of improvement recently by Vince, I think. Stuck with this formation for a few weeks now, and it's started to look slightly better as we've gone on. Valdez plays it short to Jones. To Chambers. Back to Valdez again. He looks for Lukaku now. Out by Mangala. De Bruyne, Kouyaté. Larson to Naismith. Naismith who's swapped flanks with... No. Naismith plays it longly for Lukaku. Lukaku... Oh, the defence was nowhere. Lukaku, keeper gets a hand to it. But question marks there about how easy it was for Lukaku to just completely outpace the VinceNoir defence. Worrying signs, I think. This is Obiang. Such a good debut. Not so good last week. Oh, good cross by Johnson. Cut out, though. Obiang back to Johnson. Johnson in first time. Here's Ibe. Keeper tips it away. Need to clear it. And that's out for a goal kick. So the Squirrels last week went slick, short passing, one touch, high defensive line, which is the complete opposite of how they've done recently. They've played very much counter-attacking, direct football. Terrible result last week, and they've gone back to the... Oh! De Jong falls to Eriksson. Blocked. Yeah, so the Squirrels have now gone back to their traditional and historically successful approach of counter-attacking football. Eriksson with the corner. Mangala, Valdez tips it away. Mangala again. Oh, a third save. 3 chances for Mangala. Valdez parried all of them. And Vince knocking on the door now. Larson free quick for LoveSquirrel. Oh, Lukaku just wide of the post. Okay, Kouyaté's got himself booked for Vince, and I think that means he's suspended the next game now. Larson free kick, Darmian. Oh, what's Lloris doing? It's gone in. Bennett with a final touch. An own goal for Bennett. I think Lloris very culpable there, though. He didn't seem to hold the initial shot. Bounced off his back, came off the post, and eventually it was either going to be Bennett or a striker who put it in, and AK LoveSquirrel would go ahead. Bennett throw-in for Vince. Eriksson. Turns and gives it to Obiang. Obiang inside to De Jong. De Jong out wide to Glenn Johnson. Johnson, lovely cross in. Eriksson, that's the equaliser. Eriksson's first ever goal for the club. What a start. Vince back on terms. And Bennett gets himself booked for Vince now. Half-time, 1-1. De Bruyne head back to Larson for the AK LoveSquirrel. Larson to De Bruyne, first time to Mahrez, who swapped flanks with Naismith now and is now playing wide left. Mahrez gets Johnson. Johnson beats him, and AK LoveSquirrel have the throw. Eriksen corner. Out by Chambers. De Bruyne nods on. Obiang's going to pick this up. Inside to De Jong. Kouyaté. Out by Darmian. Darmian to Mahrez, and AK LoveSquirrel could really break here. Mahrez to Larson. Larson to Naismith. Wide on the right with no one near him. This is good stuff. Naismith beats his man. Oh! Lloris holds that. The VinceNoir centre-backs did just enough there. And the ball goes long looking for Kramaric. Lloris looks for Eriksen. Janmaat nods it away. Only as far as Kouyaté. He plays it to De Jong. De Jong, lovely ball to Ibe, shoots over the bar. Kouyaté. De Jong. Finds Bennett wide left. First time by Bennett. Comes off the crossbar. Drops to Ibe. Ibe. Ball was deflected. Comes back to Naismith. Naismith looks for Lukaku. Finds him. But now Obiang has it for Vince. Now Ibe. Ibe did well to get the cross in. Eriksen. Oh, just wide of the post. De Bruyne corner for the Squirrels. Naismith, first time, would work. Out by Kouyaté. Out for a throw. Jedinak replaces Kouyaté for Vince. Plays just in front of the back four. And Modric comes on for De Jong. Rapturous reception he's getting. Larson. Oh, Lloris did well there. Out by Bennett. Modric. Very much the figure around which this team is built. Gil replaces Mahrez for the Squirrels. Lloris goal kick. Headed away by Callum Chambers. Bennett plays it on to Eriksen. Eriksen looks for Kramaric. Kramaric, he's kept possession. Crowded out by two people. Drops to Kramaric again. Kramaric again. Wide to Bennett. Bennett plays it in. Out by Janmaat. Bennett has it once more. Out by Darmian. Jones away. Only as far as Obiang though. Obiang to Ibe. Ibe. Oh, Valdez tips it over the bar. Daniels replaces Darmian for the Squirrels at left back. Eriksen with the corner. Oh, over the bar again. Johnson throw in for Vince to Obiang. It's going to drop to Johnson. He finds Jedinak, the substitute. Hits it. Blocked and out for a corner. Blocked by Gil. The corner's going to be taken by Eriksen. And I think Mangala's just going to keep this in for Vince. Needs support though. Fouled by Janmaat, I think, and that's a free kick. In a relatively dangerous area. Eriksen will take it. Plays it in. Nodded away. Chambers should be favourite to get to that. But he's beaten to the ball by Mangala. He's really put a shift in today. Mangala for Vince. Inside to Jedinak. Jedinak to Mangala once more. Glenn Johnson booking for Vince, and he'll miss the next game now. Gil free kick for the Squirrels. Out by Mangala. Here's Ibe. Vince can counter-attack here. Yeah, Eriksen had to check his run slightly. But Kramaric has it again. Janmaat ought to clear it, and he does. He gives it to Daniels, the substitute left-back. Daniels looks for Lukaku, but Wisdom fouls him. No, Lukaku. It's gone against Lukaku, actually. And Lukaku's actually booked for that. Slightly unfortunate, I'd say. I'm not even convinced it was his foul. Just 2 minutes of injury time to go. This is Modric. He finds Kramaric. Oh, ball Jan Matt. Here's Gil. Gil for the Squirrels. Plays it long looking for Lukaku. Jedinak wins it. Modric. Tackled by Anita. Obiang. Out by Chambers. Drops to Jedinak once more. Jedinak to Modric. He finds Johnson. Johnson plays it into Ibe. First time scores. 2-1 Vince. Ibe must have won the game for them surely. Jordan Ibe. VinceNoir. They're winning 3-2. And that's Ibe's second goal for the club. Just 2 minutes of injury time for the Squirrels to get an equaliser. Jan Matt throw in. De Bruyne. Fouled by Obiang. No, tackled cleanly apparently. Just needs to wallop it down the line. Plays it in field to Jedinak instead. Jedinak back to Lloris. Lloris plays it long. Daniels beats Ibe to the ball. Drops to Glenn Johnson. They'll have to make do without him next game. Kramaric to Ibe. Johnson's galloping forward. Ibe finds him. Johnson in first time. That's straight in the arms of Victor Valdez. Valdez plays it long. Lukaku nods it on to Naismith. One last chance perhaps. Naismith's been shadowed by Johnson. That's time. AK LoveSquirrel 1, VinceNoir 2.